Hello. What are you seeing right now? Can you make sense of it? Suppose this was your mind. Would you say you're a dry desert kind of person? Or would you say you're more of a sky, oceanic kind of person? Or would you say your mind is a candyland of coloration with an angle to it? What would you say if this was your mind? Well, that's exactly the fix you're in right now. You can see very clearly a lot of what you are. But the overall contribution you are to creation is harder to see. But there is a solution. Painting done in 1977, I showed to somebody from about 50 feet away, and I went, oh, wow, I made a mistake, and I ran up to the painting. And I looked at one of these tiny squares, and I said, oh, it's not a mistake. There's a fly on my painting, and off he flew. And suddenly the painting worked again for me. Well, that's how important each little feature of our personalities are. Every little speck of us can really be important to the overall picture. Well, we don't get to know what each speck of us adds to life, but we are given some wisdom about what to do. And what we're told to do is to understand that we are blind and we're all describing an elephant. And one of us says an elephant is like a wall, another is like a tree, another one says it's a big fan, another one says it's like a snake, and on and on. Each one of us is wrong about what the overall animal is like. Just so can we describe ourselves, others, nations, civilizations. We can describe everything with this same kind of blindness about what we're really up against. And so this is ancient wisdom. Everybody knows the relativity of each one's point of view. And the solution is to get distance, to not be diverted by what we're seeing, and instead attend that we are being. We are witnesses. What comes in through our various senses and how we process all that, that's not something we can easily do. Very hard to change even one color of our mind or one square of color. And so the ancients have told us, settle down. See the dark behind the colors. See how it unwavers. No matter what shape or colors are happening on the canvas, the darkness stays exactly the same at all times. This silence of the canvas, this non-colorful part of the canvas, is the canvas. It's the basis upon which all the colors exist. And boy, does that darkness make these colors pop. And so we can see that even small parts of us can really be important to the overall. And if a psychologist says, oh, you're blue, or loosen up, or instead of staying within these straight lines, or he says you're scrambled, you can agree with the psychologist and say, yeah, I am that. That's a true description of what I'm seeing too. But neither of us is seeing the overall picture. You cannot help me figure out what part of the elephant I'm feeling. And so, if I want to know who I am, I have to just start paying attention to the wholeness. And the ancients tell us, pay attention to your quietness within, and it will increase. You'll get more and more clear about that quietness, and pretty soon it'll become you. And then it'll become your basic being of all entities. And then it becomes divine. This is the promise of the ancients. And so, whether we've got scuffs on our canvas or poorly drawn lines or the wrong colors or whatever, we don't know. But by backing up, the image can be seen. And our part in that wholeness can be seen if but we settle down and look at what is there.